Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Seaworld, Orlando. It is very chilly. I'm probably going to be putting on my jacket here in a couple minutes. But, yeah, we're finally in. This is the first time that I've been to Seaworld in a very long time. The first time on this channel. So I'm very excited to come check out all the holiday offerings, possibly meet up with a friend or two. And, yeah, we're going to head inside the park and we're going to have a lot of fun and watch all the shows. So let's get going. Look at Seaworld's giant Christmas tree right here on the front of the park. Holy cow. And it looks like a sand dollar star on top. Because if you've ever seen a sand dollar, it looks like it has a star on it. That is so cool. This is very pretty. I like this tree a lot. I like the different blues. So as you walk in, they have a station where you can grab a bunch of programs for the Christmas celebration that is going on here at SeaWorld, featuring Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and his friends. It's funny because one of the very first pages that I turned to has a picture of tachos, and if they're anything like the tachos that they had at Tucson's Chocolate Factory, then holy crap, I am excited. There are so many different food offerings here for the holidays. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be awesome. Oh my gosh, look at these pink chickens. They're on stilts. A lot of them are sleeping, but that doesn't make them any less adorable. Hey there. Hey there. Beautiful, beautiful birds. I may have lost just about 30 pounds in the last several months, but I'm still just a tad too big just to ride this attraction. I'm barely making it though, so a month or so more and I'll be able to ride this sucker again. And for you guys' information, there is a test seat out front of this attraction that you can go sit in and see if you will fit on this ride. I'm just barely making it. Barely there. So maybe in the next few months, you never know. You know, among my list of other jobs that I've had in the theme park industry, one of the jobs was actually a games host over at the Midway games that they have. Not here at SeaWorld. I was stationed over at Busch Gardens in Tampa, and let me tell you, it is not a fun job. You might think it's fun because you think that you get to play games all day, which, I mean, theoretically you can, you know, in between shifts you can, well, in between sets you can play the games, but at the same time, you get yelled at by guests a lot because they don't like to lose, and you're basically taking their money and not giving them anything in return. So yeah, you have to deal with a lot of stupid, angry guests. Not the best job in the world. Tell you one ride that most definitely is open, and that is Journey to Atlantis. This is a very, very fun water ride. However, in my opinion, it gets you wet enough to the point where you're rather uncomfortable. And not even just the drop. Like, it's not really the drop right here that does it for you. It's the end part. You see the people going back up into the building right over here. There's a roller coaster section at the end of that. And that, in my opinion, gets you a bit more wet than the actual drop itself. It's still a very fun ride. You know, a very fun water coaster. But definitely would not ride this thing in the cold. So since the last time I was here, they have reopened Kraken as a virtual reality experience. It is called Kraken Unleashed. You go on this attraction and you wear virtual reality goggles if you so desire. You don't have to. It is always an option to not wear them, but it definitely enhances the experience. And from what I've seen, it's definitely a cool ride. Heading into my personal favorite area of the park, Antarctica. We got a nice little photo up over here where you can take a picture with a snowman with a little hat on. I really like this area. However, my only gripe with it is that SeaWorld does not keep up with keeping this thing as white as it can be. You can definitely tell that it's been open for a little while. It's got its wear and tear, and there's brown spots everywhere. You can tell where people are putting their hands everywhere and rubbing off some of the fake ice that they have going on here. It's definitely really sad to see. You know, I wish they would keep this area up because when it first opened, it was absolutely amazing. But as of right now, it doesn't look as pretty, which is very disappointing. But the ride that they have here, Empire of the Penguin, is definitely a very unique attraction. It is the only trackless experience here in Orlando, to my knowledge, unless I'm forgetting something. If I am forgetting something, then please let me know down in the comments below how much of an idiot I am. But as of right now, to my current memory, this is the only trackless attraction here in the Orlando area. Over here by the Sea Lion Theater, they have a really cool photo opportunity with a giant snowman. Got a bench and some trees out here, and the signs say SeaWorld wishes you happy holidays. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on that for you. SeaWorld wishes you happy holidays.
Now, chemistry is very important because, wait, when you mix the chemicals, you must not pour any down the drain because all drains lead to the ocean. Now, be careful to leave some, ooh, nice chemical reaction. Leave some room for Clyde. Clyde, we're going to look for you to add the next ingredient. You must be careful, Clyde. You must be precise. You must not... See, what was supposed to happen there was the sea lion was supposed to scream too, and it would have been really funny. Do you want to do it over? Okay, we'll do it. Pretend that didn't happen. Can you have Clyde back up?
Oh, Clyde, come on, back up.
This show's going great. So, now we can, oh, you're gonna fill up. Okay, now we're filling up the thing, and it would be a shame if it accidentally got spilled down the drain. Better late than never.
All right, Clyde and Seymour, I'm gonna divide out your food even Stevens, but I don't want y'all to move a muscle until I am finished. Here we go. 1 fish for Clyde and 1 for Seymour. 2 fish for Clyde and 2. Oh, wait just 1 second. I could have sworn I put a fish on that plate. Did I put a fish on that plate? Okay, fine. I'll start over. But I'm watching you. 1 fish for Clyde and 1 for Seymour. 2 fish for Clyde and... Okay, I saw you that time. Yes, I did, Seymour. I saw you take that fish right off that plate. You stole my fish. I saw you take it. I saw you steal it. I saw you. Don't you tell me no! You saw too, didn't you? Okay. Do y'all know what I do to students who take fish from me? I do this. Don't worry, y'all. I didn't really hurt him. I just touched him lightly on the neck, like this. It works with either sea lion. Pinky, elbow, hiney, no hands. Okay, y'all, lunch is over.
So it is about, if my watch would work, it's about 4:10. Oh Wondrous Night starts at 5:30, and we just got in line, and there's already quite a few people already here. That just goes to show you how popular this show is. Now, there is an option to purchase reserved seating for the show, so that way you're guaranteed a seat even if you show up about 10 minutes prior to the show. Well, I shouldn't say that. About 30 minutes prior to the show, you can show up and get your reserved seat, because at about 15 till, they open up those reserved seating areas and they start letting other people in who didn't get a seat. But yeah, if you so desire, you don't want to wait in this line like we are, you can definitely purchase reserved seating, or you can come in line early and hang out. All right, we are finally inside the theater. We still have about 45 minutes until the show starts. Actually, no. Yeah, well, about 45 minutes until the show starts. Not too bad, not too bad. So, like I said before, we're about 20 minutes prior to the show, and the section over there for the pre-reserved seating for the people who bought the package is already pretty much full. You know, it's just a few stragglers in there now. So after that, anything that's left, eventually they're going to start coming in here and asking people to do the Cupid Shuffle down into the middle so that we can squeeze in more people. but they're gonna start putting in added guests who didn't have the package into those extra seats just so that they can get the theater full. But as of right now, the theater is pretty much full as it is. Just to give you a little bit of an idea of how popular this show is. Definitely want to get here early if you don't have pre-reserved seating. And even then, you need to show up a little bit early. Now they're making us sing. Oh, goodness.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Because I said, hey look, there's an angel right above us! Hold on, you mean you were there?
Not there, kid. Here. This is where it happened. Their wagon broke down and they were stuck in the middle of nowhere. Things couldn't have been worse.
Oh yeah? They could have had to listen to this story.
Quiet! The sun had calmed down and it was starting to get cold. Mary was about to have a baby. Joseph was worried that the child wouldn't survive the cold night air. But I thought, hey, look on the bright side. At least it isn't snowing. The only thing that could save them now was a miracle.
Joy to the world. How silently, the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of His heaven.
And we come out of the Nautilus Theater and it is nighttime and all the Christmas decorations are lit up. The trees everywhere have Christmas lights on them. We're gonna do some walking around the park and taking a look at all the different Christmas decorations that are located throughout the park and show you guys. And also further down yonder that way, we have the sea of trees we're gonna be looking at later on tonight as well. Now is when the party starts. We got another Christmas photo op out here outside of the Shamu Stadium, which is right behind me. Really cool. They got Santa's sleigh just sitting there on a bench. Happy holidays from SeaWorld. So we're out here in the little play area outside of Shamu Stadium, and look at this boat. All the sails have been covered in lights. And then over here in the main play area, they have lights all along the structure over here in the netting. That octopus is actually low-key very creepy. Look at the octopus from the camera. Look at how creepy that looks.
It's got some wonky eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe because one's like darker than the other.
Yeah, possibly. It looks very creepy. Hail Hydra! If anyone is ever asking me where can they go in Orlando for Christmas, I always tell them SeaWorld is the one place that you absolutely have to go to on top of Disney, because all of this stuff is just beautiful. All the lights that they have. And it's not like they have a crazy amount of lights where it's like all in your face. It's very subtle, but it's so pretty how they do it. Down there is the Christmas ice skating show. We'll be doing that a bit later, the 7:45 show. But that's just a little taste of what you can expect later on. And now here on the water, they have all the fountains that go with the show. And later on in the middle of the show, we have the sea of trees that'll be syncing with the show as well. So it's gonna be pretty cool over here. And then they have projections on the tower. Really cool stuff. I want to see these sea of trees start dancing, man. Heading into Rudolph's Red-Nosed Reindeer. Never mind. Let me totally redo that. We are getting ready to head into the Rudolph section of the park, and it looks like there are some meet and greets here where you can meet Rudolph, Clarice, and Bumble, and God, I keep forgetting his name. Yukon. That's his name, Yukon. That's so cool. It looks like they have storyboards of all the different parts of the movie or show. I don't know. It's pretty short to be a movie. This is pretty cool. If you really think about it, Rudolph was really bullied, especially by his dad. His dad is terrible. And even Santa. If you think about it, Santa was acting like a real...
That's the whole point of Rudolph. Like, nobody... Haven't you heard the song, nobody would let him play in any reindeer games?
Yeah, but you think that Santa would at least be nice to it, you know?
Well, Santa wasn't that mean. He was kind of just like, no, we don't need you, Rudolph.
That's still mean.
It's nicer than everybody else.
Yeah, true.
It's funny, he's being used. They only like him when they need him that one
Yep,
night.
exactly.
She thinks I'm cute. She said I'm cute.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, Rudolph is awesome, he can fly. And then all of a sudden he sneezes and everyone's like, oh no, we can't have his filth here. But it's missing Clarice. Clarice needs to be like back in the corner being, yeah, I think he's cute, he's flying because of me. We're up next to meet Bumble. I'm so excited. Independent. because you can't say independent, right? It's the roar of Bumble.
Can you press this?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what it
this is the roar.
My name is Charlie.
Thank you, small child. I didn't have to push that button myself. My name is Charlie. It is a super long line to meet Rudolph and Clarice, but I am perfectly content with viewing them from back here. They're adorable.
Do you have a photocard you'd like to use? Oh, there we go.
And then the very last one of the trail.
Looky what he can do.
Thank you, small child. And then, of course, as you exit, they force you to go through a gift shop trail. Because what's better than a tree trail? A gift shop trail. I messed that up.
All great tours in the gift shop. Thanks for everything.
I will admit, a lot of this merchandise is fairly cute. You can get a Clarice. Ah, so that's how you spell Clarice. I was wondering how you spelled her for Twitter purposes. Got a Rudolph. A polka dotted elephant.
Good.
I'd wear more hats if my head wasn't so gosh darn big. These look actually very comfortable. They feel comfortable. Holy moly. Look at the stockings. How much do you think the stockings are? Just take a guess. There it is. That's actually not that bad.
That's actually really cheap.
Yeah, that's not that bad. And then you can get a set of toys. One box with all the main characters, and then another box with some of the other characters.
And next, we would like
What about the reindeer being horny? I thought that other one was the very last one, but this is the last one.
He has a red nose.
Ready, Rudolph?
There you go. It didn't work the first time. Merry Christmas. So the show is still going on over there, but we came to the other side of the theater to get a look at some of the fountains that are going off for the show and panning at the sea of trees. Different color this time around. Very pretty stuff. Holy cow, that looks absolutely delicious. I'm gonna have to share this. Okay, so it's a little hard to see. I got the tachos with ground beef and cheese and sour cream, and it has salsa on it. And then I got the souvenir refillable mug for hot chocolate, and the hot chocolate is really, really, really good. So definitely enjoy that a lot. It came out to about $14 for both of this stuff combined. So overall, not bad. And I get 99-cent refills on hot cocoa throughout the night.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Chrysler.
Chrysler, oh jeez.
You know that song, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. They have a little station where you can design your own penguin. And oh my god. Look at this. Okay, I have to. This poor penguin. Oh my god. Kill me! Kill me! That poor penguin's begging to be put down.
It's rough.
Oh my god. Don't do drugs, kids. Well, this is very pretty. Come up and say Rudolph's Christmas Town is that away. We just came from down there. Really nice. They have little mini train sets out here. They're just going and going and going. There was a kid a little while ago who was looking at this and he ran away screaming and he's like, I wanted them to crash. Okay, you're raising your kid, right? Let's be honest, I'd probably say the same thing. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing two trains make a head-on collision. As long as it's not in real life, you know, no one gets hurt. Just for the sheer entertainment value. Neat, neat. My friend does bring up a good point. Everything's mini, even the Mini Cooper. I see what they did there. This is so pretty. Got the toy soldiers over here. All the garland and the balls that are hanging off of it. The ornaments, sorry. Let me be politically correct here. Ooh, jingle bells! Look at this, guys. I dare anyone to tell me that this isn't pretty. Got some living statues out here as toy soldiers. Moving around. Very slight and sudden movements. That is cool. I couldn't have the dexterity for that. It appears we have just missed a blizzard. You can see all the fake snow that is stuck on the thing over here. And on top of the trash can. And all over the floor. You can see the fake snow. Oh dear. I was about to say, why is there nobody here? But then I remembered I realized that it's 20 till park closed. So that's why there's no longer any snow. Because they want people to get the hell out of here. But this is still really, really pretty. Oh God. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. I remember a few years ago I got to do this photo op over here in the snow globe. The only issue is that they don't take a picture of you far enough away so that you can tell that you're actually in a snow globe. So it kind of defeats the purpose. They get right up to the snow globe and they take a picture of you inside, so you don't even know that you're in a snow globe, which is very unfortunate. I don't even know why they still have this.
Does it feel like you're in the
Yeah, if you do the work, yeah.
Yes, it was hard.
Oh, look at that, it's some mistletoe! Aw, man. Maybe next year. I don't think my friend wants to kiss me right now, so maybe next year. Holy cow, look at this.
Something's gonna happen here.
All the fake snow. All the fake snow.
What? Your shoes. Oh my god.
Yes. Someone massacred Olaf.
Oh my god.
Too dark?
First we're guillotining Rudolph, and
I
now
know,
we're
right?
massacring Olaf.
Oh, poor little snowman. I walk upon the flesh of the fallen. Seaworld definitely went all out with the Christmas decorations for Antarctica. Now, as I was telling you during the day, it doesn't look that pretty because you can definitely tell that it's not very well maintained, but I think this is actually the first time that I've ever been here at night to look at all this stuff. This is pretty awesome. It actually looks very pretty at night. Have you ever seen the movie The Thing?
Nope.
Oh, you have to watch that movie. It's so good. You have to watch the original, then the newer one.
What is it about?
It's about this alien that crashes in Antarctica, and this small Antarctic base is like being terrorized by this alien. It can mimic and transform itself into any organic being. So it can transform itself into a dog. It can perfectly clone a human, and it starts killing people one by one. And it can transform into anything. Like the original one, the practical effects in that one are second to none. It is absolutely fantastic. Very well made movie. The very first one. The second one is mostly CGI, but it's still really good. But the horror factor of you have no idea which person is an alien or not is very, very scary. It's very good.
No, I'm not the Thing.
Exactly. Very, very well done movie. So this actually reminds me of that movie, which actually made a really good Halloween Horror Nights house a few years ago. Back in I think 2013 was the Thing at Halloween Horror Nights, and it was called The Thing Assimilation, and it was based off of the newer remake of The Thing. But still, really good movie. Check that out. But this is very weird. I have never been to SeaWorld this close to close. None of the attractions are running. All of the guests have basically gone. We only have a few of the ambassadors who are working the games that are left over. I think this is gonna pretty much conclude our day. Is that, I hear Manta. Is that Manta that I hear? Yeah, Manta's still running. Look at that.
Oh, you have to reshoot that long.
I know, right? Forget everything I just told you. Manta is still up and running, and we're gonna see it coming down right here, right now. You saw it here first, folks. Manta, off-ride, nighttime, coming through. Woohoo! And finally, we made our way back to the front of the park. We're gonna head out now. But first, we're just admiring all the Christmas decorations that we still have here at our disposal. It is absolutely fantastic. Goodness me, there's a pretty decent sized tour group over here. What the heck, they're all wearing the same jacket, they got the same backpacks and everything. That's how you know it's a tour group, when they all look the same. Alright guys, well that is going to do it from me here at SeaWorld Orlando. We had a lot of fun today checking out all of the Christmas offerings that were here in the park. Saw 2 out of the 3 major shows that they had to offer for Christmas here. Hopefully we'll be back here next time, or very, very soon, to check out the Shamu show. But for right now, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Why not subscribe while you're at it? And with that, I am off, and I will see you guys in the next video.